All right, hello, and welcome to the Book of Jenna. I am your host, Jenna, and I am here to share with you my life. I have been through many things in my life, and I have used them often to help others, whether it is to relate to you or to give advice because of something I've been through. It could be just so that we can have a good laugh sometimes, right? And so I am so happy that you are here. I'm so happy that you have found me. And I would love to share with you what I'm going to be doing over the next 6 weeks, starting September 1st. And it's going to play into this blog. I'm going to try to record 2 or 3 blog posts a night so that I can keep you, my listeners, included on what's going on in my life. I'm going to try to post as many shorts as I can and just keep you guys a part of this journey that I'm getting ready to go on and hold myself accountable, because I am one of those people that it's very hard for me to slow down. I don't know if any of you are like this, where you may wake up one day and you're like, I'm not doing anything today. And then by the end of the day, you've baked 3 loaves of bread, done 5 loads of laundry, you've created an entire course for people, you've made lunch and dinner, and you are in the process of working on something else. And that is me. And that is me as well when it comes to my body and taking care of her. And so my boyfriend, he actually has challenged me to slowing down, to resting, to rebuilding properly. And so I am going to go on this 6-week journey starting September 1st. And I'm going to be not only going through this program that he has created for me and slowing down, giving my body time to recover in between activities that I do, choosing different ways to find a workout. He's actually challenged me to do some classes, which are not my forte, because quite frankly, I don't like someone telling me what to do. We can thank the army for that probably, or maybe that's just who I am, right? Like maybe it wasn't the army, but I really feel like if it wasn't and that was who I am, that just amplified the desire to not do what people tell me even more, especially when it comes to exercise. I feel like that's quite frankly probably the one arena where I'm just like, leave me alone. So he has actually challenged me to find some different yoga classes, maybe some swim classes, cardio drumming in the area. So if you are in Lakewood Ranch, Sarasota, or Bradenton area and you know of a couple of these things, I would absolutely love for you to share that with me. Because I desperately would love to know. I'm trying to really challenge myself, do some different things I don't normally do, get outside of my box, growth, right? Like challenge yourself to be someone that you're not so that you can be someone you want to be. And so I'm going to be doing this, but not only am I going to be doing this awesome workout plan that he is just really going and putting a lot of his heart into so that he can help my body feel better. After the army, my knees have been pretty tore up. And so it's getting worse and my body is compensating in weird ways. And so now my Achilles is really sore, and we're just really going to focus on things that will help rebuild some muscle and take care of my body in the proper way. And so I decided if I'm doing the outside of my body, I should absolutely work on my mind as well. And while yes, I have been working on this for a really long time, and just trying to be a better person and not let people affect me and my mood. Really be in control of my emotions and have emotional maturity when it comes to areas in my life. And when you're not raised around people who have emotional maturity, you don't get to learn emotional maturity. And so it's really been quite a journey for me. Going to school for psychology, understanding that, reading a crap ton of self-help books, and just digging deep on who do I want to be? Really, at the end of the day, when it's all said and done and we lay our heads down at night, like, who do I want to be? Is she someone that I would be proud of? Or is she someone that my younger self would be embarrassed about? I often think, like, who do I wish I had when I was younger? Because that's who I want to be now, especially for my children and how that goes and where it goes, right? Like, we want to be someone they're proud of, right? Like, man, I want my kids to never disown me based on who I was. I don't want them to one day wake up and be like, how the hell was I raised by these people? Like, how did I come from that? So I work really hard at being that person because she's very important, and she's someone I wished I had been when I was younger, someone who had a voice and felt like she could exercise it and be heard. So I decided I wanted to read The Four Agreements again by Don Miguel Ruiz. And he is phenomenal, you guys. His book is wonderful. I'm sure if you know me, I have absolutely suggested that you read this book. It's one of my favorites to get people started on their journey because I feel like it's really easy to read. It's 132 pages. I think there's a total of like maybe 7 chapters, maybe. And it's beautiful. It's beautifully written. It's very honest, very in your face, but also very, I understand why you were the way you were. And I believe that it is absolutely life-changing because it changed my life and it changed the perspective on my life. And because of that, I have created a workbook that I'm going to have go along with this. It's not hard. It's something to hold you accountable. It's something to hold me accountable, so that I'm not only paying attention to my mind and I guess, hang on, I worded that wrong. I'm not just paying attention to my body, right? Because I'm trying to pay attention to where I'm putting my muscles and how I am rebuilding and rehabilitating my legs and focusing on the pains and how to, get rid of them. But I'm also focusing on my mind and like taking care of her at the same time because I'm such a believer in once you move your body, your mind follows. And think about it. You can go on a walk with a friend and you guys could walk 5 miles and you won't even notice because you were talking the whole time and getting your mind going and questioning things and getting things off of your chest, right? And so I believe that body therapy and mind therapy really go hand in hand because just moving that energy around really changes things in your mind too. And I believe that once you see how strong your body is and what you're capable of and showing yourself like, look, I don't quit. I keep going. I don't do this. I don't do that. I think that you really get the opportunity to do kind of a whole 180 on yourself. And so I have put together this worksheet and it's going to be beautiful, you guys. It's very honest. It's very lovingly honest, right? Because that's where I try to be. I love to allow people to see who they are, right? Good and bad, but to let you also know that it's okay if you were making choices that you're not proud of. And it's okay if you've done things that make you feel ashamed. Honestly, you guys, we all have, right? But coming to this focus within yourself of, okay, I have, but I'm human and I don't have to be that anymore. I just don't have to consent to what people were saying that I am. I don't have to consent to being unwell my whole life. I can change it at any time. And I feel like the 4 agreements is such an easy way to change that. So in addition to this, I am going to be checking in on social media. So if you don't want to do the workbook, don't worry, like whatever. It's there if you feel like this journey is calling you, right? Like if you're thinking, okay, this is it. Like I've been putting off working on myself for the last 6 months. It's time and I need something that's a little more guided. This is exactly what you're looking for, and it will help you and it will hold you accountable. But if you want to get the 4 agreements and you just want to read along with me, I'm going to be doing a chapter a week. I'm going to be in my stories on Instagram and TikTok, I'm hoping. Instagram for sure. It's just social media is really hard for me. I'm not always consistent. I know that is not that's not the key, right? But here I am. I think honesty is important as well. So I'm for sure going to be showing up in Instagram. My hope is TikTok and also on YouTube. So my goal is, but maybe every day will be a little different, right? But I will come on, I will tell you about my day. I will be really honest about it. And I will let you guys have some peeks into my workouts and my meals and what I'm doing and what I'm reading and different things like that, so that you can feel like you're a part of my journey too. But also, if you decide to do this journey for yourself, you know you have a bestie doing it with you. It may be your internet bestie, but she is showing up, so I will happily help hold you accountable as well. Feel free to just come on in and, DM me, comment on my posts, and we will do this together. So that is kind of what's going to be going on starting September 1st. I'm really excited for it, and I really think that you guys will enjoy it as well. If nothing else, just to watch me and my progress and see how that's going. If you are like, I would love to do this, but now is not a good time. If that is the case, I am going to be putting together a course so that when you're ready to go through this journey through the 4 agreements, you can as well. And I'll have some videos in there of, the experience I'm having on mine, so that you still feel like you have someone kind of in the trenches with you. I think it will be a great way to showcase what is happening and what you should be feeling, or not even should be, but like this way you have a support, so that if things are happening or if you're starting to feel certain ways, you will know that you're not alone in it. And you will know that, look, when I did it, this is what I was feeling. So if you feel different or if you feel the same, you're not wrong, right? And because healing is so personal, and what I go through, you may not go through, and that's beautiful. But what you go through, I may not go through, and that's beautiful as well. So that is really what I wanted to share with you guys today. So if you do want to do this, I would say go ahead and grab the 4 agreements. Honestly, you guys, I think Five Below has it for $5. So go pick it up, snag it, get it on your Kindle, whatever. I promise you, you're going to want to read this time and time again. It's really such a good book for different periods of your life. It's really helped me change my perspective. I talk about them all the time. So I am super excited for this. I'm super excited to pair it with this workout. I'm really nervous. I'm not even going to lie. I really enjoy lifting. I really enjoy what I am used to doing, right? And while Adam is absolutely correct, I need to get out of my own comfort zone. It's still, you just don't know. It's still a little like, oh, okay, I hope I'm doing the right thing, which I know I am. See, guys, you're not the only ones who go through these moments, right? We all go through moments of second guessing ourselves. And we just have to come in and rewrite the narrative, right? So I know I'm going to enjoy this, and I know it's going to be good for me, right? Like, I know that. But some of it makes me nervous, which is probably because I don't want to fail. I don't want to do poorly. So, of course, it would make me nervous. Such is life, right? Welcome to the neighborhood, you guys. We're all here having a good time. And you're not alone. I feel like no matter how far we get in life, and I think that no matter where people get, even if you get to that point where you're like, well, I've done everything, there's still healing to be done. There's still ways that you're learning how to be a better person for yourself. And honestly, you guys, like, it really is for yourself. It's a very selfish journey, which is not a bad thing. People teach you that being selfish is wrong, and then what do? We overextend ourselves because we don't want to say no because it's selfish, right? Well, I'm asking you to be a little selfish, you guys. Focus on yourself for a while, because I promise you, when you pour into your own cup and when you fill her up, you are able to change so much more about your world than had you not. And I know, I get it. But what if? Well, here's something I'm going to tell you that I told a friend recently. When you feel your body say no, so that you don't rob somebody else of their opportunity to say yes. When you say yes to something you don't want to do, you take it away from somebody who wants to do it. So say no. And you'll know if it's a no. You're going to feel it. Your body's literally going to cringe. And when it does, say no. No one's going to love you any less, especially if you don't love yourself less. So say yes to this, so that you can learn your body, so that you can learn how to be better for you. Because at the end of the day, it's you, boo. It's you every time. You're the magic. And if you aren't living in your magic, are you living? All right, my friends, it's been wonderful. I cannot wait to come back and share what's going on and how life is. If you are looking to get on this journey with me, find me on Instagram, Book of Jenna, and I will happily answer your DM when you DM me and let me know that you're in. All right, much love, my friends.